Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're kind of squished here, aren't we, dear? We're Thank you for coming to Business Unusual. I'm Jana May, and I'm a realtor with Exit Magic City Realty. And this is my husband, Joe May, who is an educator. So I'm excited to bring on a college 2020 graduate, and he represents all college graduates. Let's celebrate them all because they've missed out on cap and gown and some things. But we'll let Ben May shed some light on it. Yay! Congratulations. Thank you so much. Say something. See if we got sound.
Is his microphone on? Can you? Oh, yeah.
All right. Do you have your sound on? I guess so, if you can hear me. Okay. Exit out and come back in. We're having technical difficulties. We will be back.
Please stand by.
Let's try this again. Uh-huh. Yay!
Okay, now I can hear
Ben May. Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. It gets glitchy. By way of disclosure, Ben May is my stepson, his son. So we're celebrating Mays this week. Yay! So Ben, tell us a little bit about yourself because I know nothing.
Yeah, it's like we've never met before or anything.
No.
Well, so I grew up in Vestavia Hills, which is a wonderful neighborhood, and I was very fortunate to grow up there, partially because of the school system. It's a really great school system that prepped me very well for college. Let's see, in my time at Vestavia. Oh yeah, yes, lots of homework. But
Bill told me not to interrupt.
Okay. But yeah, I did. I had lots of involvement with the band at Vestavia. Starting in sixth grade, I joined the concert band, which I played French horn. Let's see, I kind of had my own little musical explorations as well. I played guitar for a little while in sixth grade. I had a band with some friends and played drums. So music has always kind of been a passion of mine. I also did marching band at Vestavia, which was a lot of fun. I played the mellophone, which, if you know what a mellophone is, you're like super cool. You're so cool if you don't know what a mellophone is, but
we spent 4 years walking up that hill to Friday night games.
Oh yeah, yeah, but yeah, mellophone is like a marching version of a French horn, basically. But anyway, so did lots of music stuff in high school, carried that over to college. And yeah, that's probably the most interesting thing about me. I love history as well. It's good because I'm going into teaching it. Yeah, that's about it.
So tell us about JSU, and you had you had an academic scholarship, 100% paid, room, board, food ticket, everything. Ben worked hard for that, very hard for that.
Yeah.
So why, after graduation, you went off to Jacksonville State University, and you had your choice of universities. Why did you choose JSU?
Well, you kind of spelled it out already. Part of it was, the big scholarship that they offered me. Not gonna lie, being able to graduate without any student debt is like such a blessing and such a cool opportunity. So,
Very
um,
unusual.
yeah, so that the fact that they have a great teaching program, a great college of education, and also the Marching Southerners. I love music and I love band, and so I remember I was kind of on the verge between JSU and another school, and we had a marching band competition at Jacksonville State, and like they hit us with like the band, the JSU band played there as an exhibition. They hit us with that wall of sound, and I was like, JSU sounds like a good pick.
I
So all those
remember
things,
that.
yeah.
Hey, Megan. Hey, Meg. Y'all share so we can congratulate our college graduates, 2020 graduates. I didn't mean to interrupt. So I do have something I want to show. Some media. I have to upload it. Sorry.
You're fine.
But you can keep talking
Okay, I
while
guess
I
I'll
do
talk
this.
about JSU a little bit. Yeah, I pursued a degree in social studies education, which I have now completed, which is kind of mind blowing. Those 4 years definitely went by pretty fast. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's the greatest mascot ever. All right, that's Cocky. That's the mascot of JSU. If you aren't aware, yeah, fear the beak. All right. Let's see. But yeah, so I took a lot of history classes at Jacksonville State. I met some really awesome professors who really just kind of challenged me to think on a higher level. And yeah, there's me moving into my dorm. Um, yeah, that scholarship covered housing too, so it was really great to have that paid for. So I lived on campus all 4 years and had a good time. Um, but yeah, took a lot of classes in education and in history. Um, let's see. I also got to study abroad in Rome, Italy, which was really cool. Um, yeah, so
Sorry.
that happened in spring of 2018. Thankful that I got to take that opportunity before this crazy pandemic came into play. But yeah, I spent 3 weeks in Rome, and as a history buff, it's amazing. You can stand in the Roman Forum and see the place. You can see Julius Caesar's grave and the church that Peter and Paul were imprisoned in when they came to Rome. Used to be a prison, now it's a church. But yeah, that
Awesome.
and a place where like Mussolini gave a really famous speech. So you can see all these things from the same place. It's just history on top of history, and it's so cool. Such a um, enlightening experience, I would say.
That's awesome. I'm so proud of you. So tell us more about, or tell, is there anything else you want to add to the your JSU experience? Like, I know something to bring up.
And Marching Southerners, is that what you're getting at?
Just what did you do during the summers in high school? Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
band camp.
Okay. I didn't know if we were still in like JSU specifically or yeah. But
Sorry, I backed up.
no, you're fine. One thing that this happened during during several summers in college is I marched with Southwind Drum and Bugle Corps, and
Uh-huh.
it's just called Drum Corps for sure. For short, I can't speak. And it's basically like a competitive marching band type activity that happens in the summer, in which people who are slightly crazy decide to go and march out in the sun for like 12 hours a day. But it's really fun because you perform an awesome show and you meet great people, and then you get to like tour around the country and perform, and it's really cool. So I played mellophone for the first 2 years with Southwind, and I marched on the cymbal line for my age out year. You can only do this until you're like 22, there's an age out rule because it's an activity that is oriented towards young people. So for my age out year, I decided to just try a new instrument, and it was challenging, but it was a lot of fun. So that was another big part of my life for all of college, because there's like a lot of spring training that goes into that. A lot of driving down to Mobile, where Southwind is from, on the weekends to go and rehearse. So
Oh, it was hard work, wasn't it?
yeah, it was quite exhausting, but extremely rewarding at the same time.
Where did you tour the 3 summers? What areas did you go to during Southwind?
So we started off in the Southeast. Like the first part of the summer is like all days, which is what it sounds like. You rehearse all day. Okay, so that was all in Mobile for a couple of weeks, and then we moved north, and we went through, let's see, like Georgia, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky. The farthest north we went, we actually did go to New York this past summer. We got to go to Niagara Falls on a free day, so that was really cool. And
Did you
then
hop in a barrel and go down the falls?
I did not. You know, that was on my. I wanted to. I really wanted to, but I'm like, you know, if I die, like, there's going to be a hole in the field because I couldn't march with the group, so I know that wouldn't be good.
No,
You know,
I don't want that to happen.
yeah, that'll be bad. You know, but anyway, yeah. So and we ended up in Indianapolis for championships. So we got to perform in Lucas Oil Stadium, which is where the Indianapolis Colts play, and so it's really cool being in that big of a venue. It's a little bit scary because the echo is just like, you know, is your core ready, 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 ready? That's what it feels like when you're inside. So, but it's a really cool experience.
So talk to me more about history and your what you've done or some highlights of what you've learned with at JSU.
Okay, well, I had some really great professors at JSU who knew so much, and not only knew like lots of history, but knew how to present it in a way that makes you think, right? They would ask lots of questions, you know, to get people to start thinking more and diving into topics that are kind of difficult to grasp. Like, I mean, I remember I had one class where we covered everything from like the Bible to the Communist Manifesto. We covered such a wide variety of literature and like dove into this and said, all right, what does this mean? What's going on in this text? And so it was a very enriching experience. I also met some friends who I ended up going on the Rome trip with, but people who knew a lot about philosophy, history, and theology, and were older than me and also smarter than me, or smarter than I. See, I don't even know. But so I learned a lot from them, and I think that was a good thing to be kind of challenged and be around people who are really knowledgeable and intelligent.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
playing tennis. You're told to play with somebody better always. So I
Right.
try to hang with intelligent people like you and your dad. I mean it. So you also went to Montgomery for a conference. When was that? October?
Yeah,
No,
it was last summer actually. Yeah.
right after Southwind. We're coming back to Southwind, but I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. Sorry, Bill.
Yeah, so there was a hold on. I just realized I need to plug in my computer. So I'm gonna do that.
I
But
love
in the midst of
technology.
doing that,
Keep it real, dude. Keep it
yeah,
real.
happens, you know, happens to the best of us. Yeah, so there was a conference I attended last summer, uh, and basically it was with the Intercollegiate Studies Institute, which is a place where basically college students all go and meet, and they listen to lectures and go to seminars and stuff, and just kind of talk about ideas. So the theme for that conference was, I think it was Roots of the American Order. So it was learning about, you know, what cities and civilizations from the past, what are the ideas that they contributed that the American founding fathers pulled from when they were, you know, crafting our nation. So it's just you're looking to the past to help understand the present in a better way. And I personally love doing that. That's what historians do best. Is like they just sit around and argue, right? So
Yeah.
it's like
Should be
so
a
that's
lawyer.
basically what we did. But argue in a civil way, in a way that's actually kind of productive. So that's what I did during that conference, and that was another really cool part of my collegiate education.
Awesome. So going back to Southwind, you aged out this past or last summer. What did they give you when you aged out?
Oh yeah, well, let's see. So I actually got this. This is my little core necklace right here. You get a medallion for every year that you march. The camera's inverted, so I'm having a hard time. It's like my movements are going the opposite way, which I think they are. But just trust me, there's a medallion here, okay? And anyway, my last year, I was voted Member of the Year, so that was a really big honor. And I still was kind of in shock that I was voted that. But thank you.
So tell us about how COVID affected your last semester at JSU.
Well, the coronavirus affected my semester in the sense that, well, it basically ended extremely suddenly without any sort of warning. I still remember it was Thursday, March 12th. It was after school. I got a call from the teacher who I've been working with, and she informed me that the superintendent does not want any interns from JSU until further notice, because at the time there was a possible coronavirus case at JSU. It turned out that that person tested negative, which was very good. I'm thankful for that. But at the time it was like, okay, you can't come back tomorrow, and then all of a sudden, a few days later we hear the news of, okay, schools are closed for the next 2 weeks, and then that turned into schools are online for the rest of the school year. So it was hard not being able to like have an in-person goodbye with the students, because I'd known some of them since the previous semester, because they had us at the same school, like where I was doing my senior teaching. They had us there in the fall as well, so I knew some of those students for a long time, and then I got to know all of them this semester. But I still made a little like video and posted it on Google Classroom, like a little. Yeah, this is what I would have liked to say in person. But yeah, so that's kind of how it affected my semester.
That's awesome. You taught us this,
I don't even remember teaching y'all that, but.
And you know who else went to college?
I don't know who.
Your mom. That's how it all started anyway, family thing.
Yeah. Hey, note to anyone who's like a teenager and for some reason watching this, don't make some really lame joke to your parents, because like they'll take it and they'll hold on to it and they won't let go. And it'll be 10 years later. And the joke won't even like be in your head anymore, but they're gonna keep saying the joke. Okay.
Ben, what time is it?
Time for you to get a watch.
Yep, that's it.
Well,
that's it.
Yeah, I work with middle schoolers. So,
okay.
Reminded of
so you went from being a student teacher to boom, adulting, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like.
I just want to share a photo from your high school.
Oh boy. What is this?
Who's that lovely woman?
Well, that lovely
what
woman
are your plans now?
That lovely woman is my fiance, actually. So that was us at prom senior year.
That hair.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know why I had that like skater boy hippie haircut for such a long time, but yeah, she and I are engaged, and it's just such a blessing. I didn't, back in high school, I wouldn't have. I mean, I had no idea it was gonna get. We were gonna stick together this long, but she's really great, and I'm excited for a future with her. Yeah. Let's see, I don't hear anything going on. So I proposed on Valentine's Day of this year, and did a little scavenger hunt type thing to propose. Just if you're looking for ideas, anybody who's watching, the scavenger hunt thing went over pretty well, I think. So just throwing it out there. But
So now you got to find a job, and he got a 52 on his ed TPA and all the yes. Megan wants to know what are your postgraduate plans?
post-graduation plans.
Law school.
Well, I don't know about that one. Maybe. I mean, I can't. Who knows? Who knows where I'll be in like 10 years? But for now, first priority is finding a job because I'm on my own and I don't have a scholarship that pays for my residence anymore. So, it's like time to really start my career, and I'm excited about that. Like I genuinely love teaching and working with students, and so I'm hoping to teach in the Birmingham area and get my career started this fall. Also hoping that the coronavirus has like calmed down a little bit by then. Obviously a lot of people are affected by it much worse than I am, but still I just hope it, goes away sooner rather than later. But
yes.
I don't know.
Let's see. Anyway, so yeah, get a job.
Bentley, say hey to Bob Bird.
Is Bob Bird watching?
Yeah.
Hey Bob Bird, what's up? It's been a while.
Yes. Bob Bird is in the house. So yeah, how do you feel about missing out on the cap and gown because they're going to try to do it this summer, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are the plans now?
Well, they're going to try to do a ceremony on July 31st and August 1st for the spring and summer graduates. I'm not sure which one will be on which day, but either way, it'll be sometime in the summer, hopefully. I was a bit. I mean, I guess I was a little bit sad about not, just doing it at the appropriate time. But I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I feel worse for like the seniors from high school because they've like grown up with sometimes the same people since kindergarten, right? And for me, I mean, I made some good friends in these 4 years, but it's not that same sense of like sentimentality that comes with graduating high school, at least like in my experience. So
yeah, I'm trying to find some high schoolers to come on with their friends to celebrate them. I'll get some. If anybody watching would like to nominate their high school senior, please private message me or text JANAMAY one word to 85377 because I would love to celebrate them. I celebrate the college graduates. Like in Ben's situation, I just see, no, it happens. Bill, he interrupted, not me. Anyway, so, where was I? Oh, you went from going to school every day, teaching a class, to boom, that's it, adulthood.
Yeah, yes, it was like a transition from an extremely structured day, like 6 classes, 129 students, all of whom I'm responsible for, and like all my focus and attention being towards that. And then all of a sudden that just like disappears. And then there's like no structure and it's like, all right, well, time for you to find a job. So that's what I've been doing, just applying for jobs and whatnot. And trying to secure some summer employments as well, and apartment searches and like all that fun adult stuff.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah.
I think there might be an echo. Well, we love you. Everybody give Ben some hearts. Wish him congratulations on graduating from college with secondary what's the exact title of your degree?
Bachelor of Science in Education, in secondary education and then social studies. So yeah, it's a mouthful, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is. I'm so proud of you. Megan says congratulations, and she says you've got this. And yes, look at all those hearts. Bob Bird's giving hearts. You got a heart from Bob Bird.
Oh
Let's
wow, I know
all
those
give it
don't come
right
lightly.
back. Everybody who gave a heart gets a heart. Yes, yes. So we are all so very proud of you. I'm amazed at the young man that you grew to be. I mean, you were exceptional when I met you in 2010. I was so impressed, even though the first time we hung out together, I fell asleep.
Never forget.
Yeah. But I love you so much, and I
Love you
thank
too.
God that He gave me you. I
Oh,
do.
great.
So we're proud of you. We love you, and
Proud of
you're growing up too fast.
Happens.
We can kick Bill out, and you can move in with us, and I'll give you a pizza gift card every week. And you can have any game you want. Your mom's going to be furious when she watches this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Sorry to crush your dreams on that one, but
Yeah. And I don't know if you noticed, but your dad and I are wearing the same clothes we wore when you graduated from high school. I even
that's
tried,
really cool. Wow.
and
Yeah, look at that.
I even tried to do my hair. Only addition is this,
See.
what you got me from Rome.
Oh yeah, yeah. Another
me-
cool thing about Rome, they have some great street vendors. As long as don't go to the ones that look like a scam, because if it looks like a scam, it is. But there are some ones that aren't a scam, and you can get cool jewelry like that. So there you go.
I love you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Love you guys too.
And we're not going anywhere.
Oh, you're not? Okay. Just
No,
kidding.
I mean, we're here for you forever.
Right.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, yeah, and that I thought you were like, never mind. Okay. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
we're going to end this, but it takes me some time. Yeah, no, we're going to stay
Just
here.
Keep smiling. Keep smiling.
Forever.
We're going to stay here forever
Right.
on
Keep
Facebook
smiling.
Live.
Yes.
Gosh. That's nice.
Awkward.
Yeah,
I love
Yeah.
you. I love
Love
everyone. Thank you for joining us
Love
on
everybody.
Business
Appreciate it.
Unusual to celebrate a college graduate. I still need some high school seniors who are graduating in 2020. Love you guys. Love you, Ben. Y'all have a
Bye.
good
Love you
night.
guys.
Bye, y'all.